Hey everybody, Greatest Lucina here, and today we're taking one of my absolute favorite tanks in the game, the Object 279, but I have the Mir space station skin on it. And this tank looks like if the Cold War had gone hot on the moon, the Russians probably would have been driving this thing across it. I just love this skin because it's so good, and like there's a bunch of little funny components on it. Uh, Oh, it's not on this one. Oh, it's on the T7 or like the T80 version of the Mir with the Mir skin. But all these little goofy satellites that are all over it. My favorite part though is this. And go into this lowrider mode. It becomes a nightmare to drive, but it's funny. Oh man. Oh, come on. Everybody's stealing my kills. Could you just let that thing burn and let me have it? Surprise, idiot. I tear the tracks off of that thing. I love HE rounds. Yeah, but I love the four tracks. I love this weird hole shape because their goal was make a nuclear wave proof tank. They wanted a tank that they could literally park on a city that they were about to nuke. And I don't want to be anywhere near this thing. So what they would do is they would park this thing at the edge of a city that they wanted to nuke. Then they'd drop the nuke, and this tank would put up with the nuclear blast wave as it tore across the landscape and would be able to survive the nuclear attack. They tested it once, and the tank was so radioactive after the hit that, like, all the sensors that were inside told the story, and the story was, don't go near this tank. It will now kill you just because. And that was kind of a huge problem. Hey, I got... Okay, so there's an event going on where you got to get five kills. 5 kills a day. And I load HE because it is fantastic at killing AFVs, and sometimes you can get lucky hits on bigger tanks, and you break everything on the tank in one shot. Goodbye. Oh, what? How did that not kill that thing? I think I just tore that little scorpion in half. Now look at that. I hurt everything on that Sheridan. Everything. Back up. Boom. Ah. I feel like if it's orange, it should just set everything on fire on whatever you hit. There we go. Enough of that. Fire. I dare you. You can't do anything to me. Yeah, and another kind of unique thing about this weird bow wave that this tank had was it kind of was like the ultimate armor. It was the ultimate in slanted armor. Yep, that's enough of you. All right. Someone cut that weasel in half. All right, enough of you. All right, moving on. Ouch! What is going on? Oh, hey! What is hitting me? Could you not, sir? Just get on the point. Shoot you later. Cut that weasel in half. Alright, enough of you. And the other good thing about this lowrider mode is you can hide your LFP, your lower front plate on this one, which is like, super duper tiny, but you can hide it. Hey, we win. But you can hide that LFP, like, so you can come up to behind like a little ridge, like maybe train track or something, and just drop yourself down, and now they can't hit your LFP. But on this tank, like, the whole thing is just a giant, UFO shape that's really hard to penetrate, unless they're shooting you at the back. But it's a great tank, and I love it. And normally it comes with armor-piercing rounds, but I load the HE in there just to slap around AFVs and light tanks. Because it does like over 1,000 damage, or that's like what the round is rated at. But the armor-piercing round does like, I think it's like 400, but it penetrates like 1,200. It has like a 1,200 penetration, but it only does like 400 damage. But if you use the HE, you have like no damage, but you can break everything on the tank you hit. You shoot right under the gun mantlet, right there, and you can break the gun, break the breach, injure the crew, maybe set the ammo on fire. So HE has its place. I wouldn't use HE in a small bore gun. HE in like an autocannon is kind of dumb. But if you got a big old monster barrel like this thing has, I think it's a 150, like 152 or something. But yeah, big old giant gun, just thumping big old giant HE rounds, you can mess some stuff up. And if a tank looks at you, just shoot the barrel. Shoot the barrel or shoot right under it and damage the gun, and then it can't do anything. And it'll sit there and stare at you. You fire again. Now you've killed half the crew, blew a track off, the ammo's on fire, shoot it again. Now you've killed the driver and the tank blows up. So, you can get pretty ridiculous with the 279. And that amazing hull shape, if you're facing towards a whole bunch of enemies, you're just pinging off it all day long. Missiles might do some splash damage on you, but, you have a monster health pool. And so it just, 24 damage and 30 damage and whatever. Tink, 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 tink. All the shells hitting you. So, I actually have two of these. I got this one with the mirror skin on it, but then I have another one that has this like the champion of the Soviet Union skin on it. It's got like a ginormous Russian battle flag on it, covered in all sorts of crazy camo, and that one I loaded armor piercing in. So, maybe another time I'll whip out the armor piercing version. But I hope you enjoyed that battle. I completed my my 5 kills to get my stage 2 on this thing completed. But I hope you enjoyed that battle. If you did, please like and subscribe. And if you'd like to see if you'd like to see a tank on the battlefield, go ahead and comment down below and let me know what you want to see. I will see you guys in the next battle. Until then, have fun.